Hey you guys, in the nick of time, or at least in time for class wars, I managed to get enough materials so that I can upgrade this entire bar of, I guess you could call them special pieces of gear. So I have enough to make this artifact orange, enough to make my Halidom red, and then I can rank up my medallion to level 5. I've been able to do this medallion for a while, but I thought I would just wait for a bit. There wasn't really any rush, and then the ring, well, that's maxed out. So I just recently, I got enough divine energies. I used up all my crusades. My cows are where my crusades usually are. So I have enough cows to have plenty of gold, really. I don't think that the enchanting here is going to take up that much. As far as refining goes, I did refine this orange piece enough. It's looking pretty good, and so I don't have enough of these crystals to really do much as far as refining goes. I use up all my pure energies, or as many as I could, to make some of the blue pieces of gear, and then I recycled them to get more of these pure refinement crystals. It cost me a ton of gold. I don't think that's realistic for most players. I just have a lot of gold, and you know, I wasn't able to forge as much as other players were, and so I actually came out of the Holy Forge event with a lot of gold, and so everybody else is sort of like broke right now, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And so I did something really dumb, but hey, it got me some refinement crystals. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these guys. Why don't we start out with the medallion? So it looks like I filled up the insignias already, and let me just renew this up to a year, because right now the cost is at 3,000 insignias for 15 days, and can't do that anymore. And so that's as much as I can do. It costs 3,200 of the Truncheons, these guys. Oh, I can't hover over it. The Empire Truncheons, and I got the vast majority of these because I won a couple of the Titan War wagers. I didn't win this month, but I did get enough to put me over 3,200. So go ahead and upgrade. And we're all set. So of course insignia costs going up, but insignias are really not the problem here. It's the 2.2 million honor that I need, and I'm not that good about Battleground these days. It's a real pain to me to like go in there and just get 5 kills. It used to be really nice. You could just like go in there and, you know, cap out your honor and be done with it, or at least I could do that, and now I can't do that anymore, so it's sort of just a pain to me. Anyway, so that's very nice. No enchanting or anything for that. So let me socket these 2 pieces of gear, and then I can upgrade them. Oh, sorry, and the upgrades from this guy were to tenacity and intensity. And next level, it's some sort of similar upgrade: 270 intensity, 360 tenacity. But that's all PvP related for damage reduction and damage dealt. Alright, so socket. Why don't we just go one at a time? So we'll make them both orange. So I'll do the artifacts first. Let's see here. Upgrade, I think. Yep. And soul barrier. So 1,000 divine energies, 1,000 of these soul cores, and the soul barrier, which I already have. Actually, the synthesis cost is lower than it was for the blue piece, which is interesting. Pretty sure. Well, I can't see it anymore, but anyway, I'm pretty sure the piece of rare equipment is cheaper. Yeah, we got it. So, socket. One thing I want to do is I want to refine real quick. There's not much I can do here. It costs 18 per refine. And where did it go? Do I have to equip it? Oh. Okay, so I do want to refine this piece of gear real quick. So right at the moment the refines aren't great. I have a feeling feeling I should just refine this once. So I'm going to get 5 stats when I refine this, and I think I'm just going to have to take all of them. Very good, actually. These are all helpful. I don't see any physical attack or strength, so that's about as good as it's going to get as far as only being able to refine once. Actually, I'm pretty pleased. As far as getting these crystals, I have no idea how we're supposed to get them for free, other than, again, you know, doing what I did, which was very expensive, to make those blue pieces of gear and then recycle them. So I think as far as that goes, we just have to wait out the game and see where else we can get these crystals. Otherwise, all I've seen are cash options. So yeah, I'm not great planning on my part. I used too many of them beforehand. The elite refinement crystals for these red pieces of gear are much easier to obtain. Okay, we should enchant that. I don't know how I'm doing on luck stones. Actually not great, so let me go make a few of those. Item. Holy moly. 9. Make, I don't know, 80 of these. Alright, good enough. So, go ahead and enchant. The enchantment cost for this, I'm sure, is pretty low, actually. For the orange pieces of gear, I'm guessing it's like 30 or 40 million? Somewhere around there. Keeping a really close eye on the success rate, because the last time I did one of these videos, I just blew through them and failed a bunch of the enchantments because I was talking and not really paying attention to the numbers. Alright, so we're max enchanted. That is very good. So at max I have 4,000 HP and plus, oh, not just 4,000 HP, 4,000 HP plus 12k, so that's pretty good. Most importantly is, well, not, yeah, well, I think one of the biggest parts of this is really being able to socket this. And what gem do I want to put in there? I didn't even think this through. Do I have some? I have level 12s to work with. Okay. I would love more physical defense. In order to do that, I have to either put a... I already have PDEF and HP, so I'd either have to go MDEF HP or pure physical defense. I think I'll just at a moment maybe I'll put a crit gem in there because I really feel like my crit stat is too low right now. But for now, actually, I think I'm gonna add a little block and see how it goes. Tomorrow Class Wars. Tomorrow's Class Wars, I think I'm just going to be fooling around, honestly, to see how it goes. If I do well, that's awesome. If not, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Awesome, so that is a nice boost, of course. Gem's always doing a great job. I was at 3.75 million or something like that, so I've gained about 50k BR somewhere around here. What else can we do? Oh, and the red Halidom. Hello. Okay, so let's socket you. Of course, I could also make the red artifacts, but I am much more interested in the defense from this Halidom than I am from anything else. And so I have pretty good refinements on this piece of gear already, and so I'm pretty prepared to make it red. Of course, I don't have the refinement materials for red pieces of the Halidom or artifact, but that is alright. Alright, so making a red Halidom costs an orange Halidom, 1,000 of these Titan Iron Shards, which are from Narendar Remains or from Terra Temple or one of the cross-server shops, and 1,000 of these Titan Heart Shards. And here we go. 30 million gold to synthesize, so it's similar to the, well, actually the same gold cost as the other red gear. And that's it. Actually, my BR, well, my BR went down because of the gems. Oopsies. Okay, so I suspect that this enchantment cost will be much higher. I only have 43 million gold, so I'm going to need probably at least 700 of these guys. Oops. Alright. Good stuff. Where are we? Enchant. And off we go. Alright, so max enchanted, those costs look almost identical to the costs for the regular pieces of red gears, so we can expect the same prices, probably 170 million gold or something around there. Actually, maybe a little less, but not too bad. Yeah, actually, because I already paid the synthesis cost, so actually I didn't need quite that much gold. Okay. Well, that is all of it. I'm up to 3.85 million gold, not gold, battle rating, and so in total that was about 100k. So that is big. Going to be nice. My physical defense went way up, magical defense, so this is where everybody else is getting all this defense. Plus the Odin passives put a passive on the MDef and the PDef, which is pretty nice. So hopefully in the future I will have that. But yeah, thanks for joining me, you guys. I hope you guys can punch out things in Elemental Forest to get some of these. For sure, EF Nightmare is much easier, and you can definitely collect up to get the orange pieces, and then EF Hell is a bit more treacherous, but I think it's doable over time. Anyway, take care, you guys, and have a good day.